Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're doing another foundation review. I hope you guys do not get sick of foundation reviews because I feel like that's pretty much all I do, foundation reviews and vlogs, but I really like doing it, so I hope you guys enjoy them. So today's video I'm actually going to be reviewing, hold on, the Urban Decay Stay Naked, no, Get Naked, what is it called? I just made that up, did I? No, I was right. Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. So I got this probably a month ago at this point, or a few weeks ago, but I've been traveling and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But I did show you guys this package, I believe, on my PR unboxing. So we have 2 foundations and 2 concealers, and Urban Decay, their Urban Decay Naked Concealer was my favorite. I don't even know if I said the whole name. I don't quite remember, but it was the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. Years ago was my favorite concealer. So I already know they can make some bomb concealers. Let's see how those are. Now I'm only really picking out these 3 because this one appears to be too dark. Like straight away you can just tell. I guess I can swatch it on my face. This is the foundation. It is, like I said, the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. You get up to 24 hours of wear with this foundation, which that is one of those claims that I don't really understand. It's like an open-ended statement. You don't really know where they're going with it. Like, am I gonna stay matte for 24 hours? Are all of these claims that you have on the foundation, is that 24 hours, or is the foundation just gonna stay on for 24 hours, you know? But anyway, that's like a whole nother topic. Beyond that, the claims of the foundation is supposed to be flexible, breathable, give you a real skin matte finish, which, as you guys know, I do have oily skin, so I like stuff that say matte finish. It's supposed to also give medium buildable coverage and does not transfer, and it's also going to minimize the appearance of pores and stay true to color, so it's not supposed to oxidize, and it's waterproof. And it's a vegan formula. That's a lot of things about this foundation. So for the shade, I have the shade 61 NN. So 61 is the shade intensity, and NN is the master tone and the undertone. So I know absolutely nothing about master tone, so I was kind of confused on that when I was selecting my shade. When they were sending out the press kit, they actually allowed us to choose our shades. I didn't know what master tone was. They did have information on that, and there's also information on the website about the master tones and everything, but I don't know mine, so I had a hard time with that. So I picked neutral for master tone and neutral for undertone just because I had no idea. Hopefully I didn't mess up. And then the other shade that I chose was 71 NN. It looked lighter on the screen that I was choosing from, so that's the reason why I chose 71 NN. I probably should have chose 70 NN for the next shade up. But worst case scenario, I will be able to mix the 2 together and it'll be fine. But this kind of looks, just looking at it in the packaging, it looks a little bit lighter on camera, and it looks pretty close in person, so we'll see. I really like the packaging of the foundation. It's super cool. It's different, so it kind of dips in right here, just a little cool effect. And then you have the foundation name and everything there, and then you have the shade name at the bottom, as well as letting you know that the foundation is flammable. That's always funny to me when brands do that, because I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure if you light anything on fire, it will be flammable. Now for this side of my face, I really want to see how this foundation wears with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So I'm going to use that on one side of my face. So I pumped out a little bit of 61 NN, and now I'm going to do the same with 71 NN. That kind of looks good in the packaging. I don't know, we'll see. And it seems like a really thin formula, which is so nice. I like thin formula foundations. Oh, maybe I do need to go with 71 NN. I think I'm gonna choose that one instead of 61, because 61 is kind of light to me. See, you can kind of see, I mean, both of them definitely will work, and I actually prefer to wear lighter shades of foundation, because when you get outside with darker shades, sometimes they look odd. But I'm definitely going to go with 71 NN. I almost made a mistake, guys. I'm so glad I swatched the two. So let's go with 71 in. So I'm going to pump this directly on the skin. You know, I'm gonna start with one pump just so I can see how the coverage goes. So one pump kind of went a long way. If I would have put it on the back of my hand, probably it would have went a lot farther, I'm thinking. Apply a little bit to the back of my hand and apply it to areas that need more coverage. I do feel like this doesn't look super neutral to me. I feel like it's pulling yellow and it's supposed to be neutral, and it says that it stays true to color, so I'm not expecting it to settle down or anything like that. So let's hope it does, because it's like pretty yellow of a finish. I definitely think that this was the better option of the two shades. I'm just curious, like, if this is neutral, how does the shades that have YW for warm yellow, I wonder how those will look. I definitely would have to go in store and swatch them if I was going to switch shades. I wouldn't be able to buy a different shade online because I would have no idea. So for concealer, I'm definitely gonna go with a lighter one. So I have basically medium cool pink, which I didn't want to select that shade. That's a whole nother story. I don't really like pink concealers, but I was having a hard time with the shade, like picking the correct shade for myself. So I went with 50 CP and 60 NN. So 60 NN is medium dark neutral. I'm going to do 50 CP and hope that it's not pink. That's really the reason why I went with it. I was just like, maybe it's not going to be super pink. The packaging is very, very similar to the foundation. So the applicator is like this little doe foot. It's kind of cool. It curves a little bit. It's pretty different. I haven't seen that in a concealer. I've seen it in a liquid lipstick, but not in a concealer. So this seems a bit light, but I've already started now, so there's no going back. It looks so much darker in the container. I don't know. Does that not look so much darker? Like from this to here, it looks so much darker to me. Maybe it's just me. So I blended this shade all out, and I hate to do this. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say that I was going to layer on the other shade, but I don't really want to mess up the foundation review by like layering more layers, and then I blame it on the foundation for not lasting. So I'm only gonna do one layer like normal with the concealer, and what I'm just gonna do is blend the edges with the foundation brush that I use to blend it in a bit better, and completely blend over the chin highlights just to kind of help it out. Yeah, that kind of helped, but it's still super bright underneath the eye. Honestly, these are the two shades, and 60 NN doesn't look that much darker. They kind of look very similar, so I don't even know if it would even help if I did it. So for powder, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to use it to set the concealer, not my entire face. So I got to get to it with bronzer, blush, and everything to help tone down the brightness of the concealer. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back, and I will look a lot more toned down. So just stay tuned. Alright guys, it is 10:37 a.m. I got an early start today. So I've been doing a lot of talking since I applied the foundation up until now. So my smile lines are slightly creased, but they are not bad at all. Like at all. So that's really good for the amount of talking that I've been doing. I just am so talkative this morning. I don't know what's going on. But the foundation is sitting really well. Like I said, I felt like I was going to be able to make the lightness of the concealer work. I probably will not use that concealer on a regular basis, or at least that shade, just because it was really light. I did not expect it to be that light. I am going to try the other concealer just on another day. Hopefully that one looks a lot better, but I don't know yet. If you guys can ignore the fact that my under eyes are a bit light, the foundation actually looks really nice. I really like how the foundation is lightweight. I do not feel it on the skin, and that is like my favorite thing, especially because it is hot outside, and the last thing you want is to be able to feel all the makeup on your skin. So far so good, even though I have been talking and making expressions. Like my forehead lines have not started yet. You can kind of see though more so on the primed side than the non-primed side, that I am a bit cakey right here around my nose. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was like maybe the concealer and the powder or the foundation and the primer. I don't know, but I am a little cakey there versus on this side you can't really tell. So I don't know what caused it on the primed side. I'm assuming the primer caused it. The primer and the foundation may not mix that well together as far as that, but I will be checking in with you guys all day today. It is early, so which is good.
It's kind of like the NFL Red Zone, where it just shows you, like, you know, previous games. So
I don't know what I was saying at all. Oh, I know what I was saying, that I'm glad that I started early because I don't have to wear the foundation until like 9 o'clock at night. So that's really good. So just stay tuned so you guys can see how the foundation wears. Hi guys, it has been 4 hours. It is, I calculated the time, but I forgot what I said. Oh, 2:53 p.m. So it's been a little over 4 hours of wear, and I am not oily on my nose, like absolutely no oiliness going on. I have a little glow on my forehead, but there's like no oiliness. Let me go in the bathroom so you can see a little bit better. Nope, you can't see better. The foundation is wearing super nice. Like 4 hours, that is so nice. But it is more of like a matte foundation, so I kind of expected it, but I'm glad that it's following through with wearing nice. I'm looking pretty much the exact same on both sides of my nose as far as like the cakiness that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, there's not really much for me to update you guys on other than the fact that I'm not oily yet, and it's been 4 hours, so that's really good. And the heat index had the temperature up to about 103, and I was outside for a little bit. So I'm going to keep you guys updated throughout the day as the day ends / progresses or whatever. What am I talking about? I'll see you guys in the next check-in. Hey guys, so it is 6:25 p.m. I've had the foundation on for almost 8 hours of wear, and I am starting to get oily. Well, actually about an hour and a half ago I started getting oily in my nose area, like right next to my nose as well as on my nose, and it's still just like the glow I was telling you guys about earlier on my forehead, but I am starting to get oily here. And with that oiliness, I also am starting to feel the foundation on my nose area, which is pretty typical. I just kind of forget to mention that, but typically when foundations do start to get oily, it starts to get a bit heavy just because it's the foundation paired with oil. And as far as flashback, wouldn't you guys know there is no flashback both with the lights on, as you can see in this photo, and with the lights off. It is actually unreal. It's actually the best foundation with no flashback that I've tried in a long time. I don't even remember the last time like it was this good. So I think this foundation wore pretty well, especially because it was really hot today. I definitely am going to keep wearing this foundation, playing with different primers and stuff like that, because from the prime to non-prime side, it pretty much didn't do much as far as keeping me matte all day. The prime side got oily just like the non-prime side, maybe just a little bit less, just a little bit than the non-prime side, but overall still oily. But this one is definitely a good one to wear in the summertime because it is lightweight and there's like no flashback, and you do stay matte for a long period of time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the foundation down in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel as well as thumbs up this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.